Good morning, friends. Well, afternoon, I think now. So, I went to an event and I was camping, so I took my Gosun chill. So, it's just the first one, not the chillest. Anyway, I have it at 37 degrees. Why I'm doing this is I have some frozen items here that are not obviously going to be frozen. They're a little bit thawed. So the reason I'm doing this is we're going to make some stuff in the solar oven. If you're a convenience type person, a convenience boxed frozen kind of person. Alright friends, so today, as I stated before, we're going to do some convenience frozen food stuff. And we already thawed, kind of pre-thawed. So the boxes are super soft. There's the Fusion. We're going to use the whole array. So we have the Fusion, we have the Go, and we have the Sport. So I know it's been a while since you guys have seen things. Here's the Go versus the Sport, and then the Sport versus the Fusion. So Sport is significantly longer and thinner, and cooks a little bit faster, but overall isn't half bad. So we're gonna do the wheels and cheese in the Go. We're gonna do these DiGiorno pizzas in the Sports, and the big old Tony's pizza in the Fusion. So if any of you guys have ever done the American public school pizzas where they're cut in rectangles or whatnot, this actually tastes just like them, and it's really fantastic. Or at least I wouldn't say fantastic, but it's very nostalgic. So I'm thoroughly excited to enjoy a piece and try it in the solar ovens, where, as we all know, the food tends to taste a lot better. So I am going to go ahead, and I already tried opening this. As you guys see, this is how thawed we are. It's already sticky and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this put in here, and I will show you guys once I get everything out in the sun. All right, I know I said I was going to show you in the sun, but I wanted to make a quick note from my Thanksgiving, or not my Thanksgiving, I'm sorry, the turkey dinner. I learned that, like with the mashed potatoes, you want to actually thaw it out just enough to be able to cut it and make it slightly pliable. This is still a cheese sickle, right? As you can see, there's not a whole lot of as much give as I'd like it to have. Now you can always let it thaw more, or you can have it at this point, which is actually not half bad. Either way, this actually takes up 2 Gosun Go's in space as of right now at its frozen state, or mostly frozen state. So I wanted to let you guys know that really quick. Okay, really quick. This was the Tony's pizza. I didn't actually get the whole thing in there like I'd really hoped to. I imagine if I actually cut it into strips and kind of stacked it along, it would work out pretty okay, but I'm not entirely certain. Either way, I can just pop this one in the toaster oven really quick just to get that out of the way. But that is something to bear in mind. Definitely not planned for, but I guess that's what this page is for, right? All right, so on to the little mini DiGiorno. All right, really quick. Here's the DiGiorno personal size pizza. Fits in the Sport perfectly. So, good to know. Our friends, so I did these ones first, so the macaroni and cheese and wheels. So I did those first, I did the Fusion next, and then I did the Sports. So approximately, these will probably, I'm going to check in on the Sports in about 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes from now, which should put the Gosun Go's at about 30 minutes and put the Fusion probably about 25 minutes. So we'll see where we need to go from there. I imagine the Fusion's going to take a little bit longer, which is okay. I have the other part of that in the oven. I might actually get more of those Tony's pizzas and try to figure out a better configuration. I was just kind of in a hurry. If you guys don't know, I have a garden and I had to do a lot, so I didn't get a chance to really get a lot of prep time as I'd like to, as I need to get myself, my kids fed before I go back out there and start working on the garden. Here we are. Nice, decent, partially cloudy, but nothing that's gonna truly affect our solo cooking. The forecast stated that it was going to be a partially cloudy but mostly sunny kind of day, so I'm not entirely too worried about it. Otherwise, I'm pretty excited to try this stuff out and see how it tastes, because as we all know, solar ovens the food tastes a lot better. So I will see you guys in 20 minutes. Here we are at the 20-minute mark. Oh no. Well, that is frustrating. Okay, so one pizza's definitely not ready yet. Yeah, I don't even know when that would have blown over, but we do have quite a bit of wind, unfortunately. That's the drawback to a living where it's quite windy. So this one stayed intact. We are getting a little bit of overcast, as you can see, but the cheese is not melted, so we've had quite a bit of overcast. The tray itself is warm, so we're getting there. It's just going to take a little bit more time than I expected. We'll go ahead and check on the Fusion. See how we're looking here. Not too bad. Very soft and pliable. It is warm. These are actually looking pretty good. They're soft and malleable. You know what? I think these ones fared the best. Let's double check. Is there any coldness to them at all? Not at all. Very cool. I'm going to go ahead and plate these. And I will be right back on that. Okay, here we are, nice and plated. So we'll go ahead and taste a sample. That is super good. Much better than I expected it to be. And I have to say I'm pretty happy with it. I think my toddler will be. This one took 30 minutes to do. So I'm actually pretty happy. It's not super convenient. However, if you're out camping or whatever and you brought, convenience food like this where it's kind of frozen, this isn't a half bad option. So something to bear in mind is that, like I said, this takes 2 Gosun Go's, or it would probably take a Gosun Sport, and I would say it'd probably take about 20 minutes to do from start to finish on a perfectly sunny day. So on to the next. Here we are. Looks like we stayed set up. That is exciting news. So let's check out how we are looking. That looks actually correct. It smells. I really wish they had smell-o-vision, I mean, in some cases I think it probably wouldn't be a prudent thing, but overall I think it'd be really nice for people who have cooking channels like I do. Oh, someone's setting off fireworks already. Alright. Smooth this bad boy over. Yeah. Those are hot. Cha-cha-cha. Yep, those are nice and hot. Sweet. Okay. Oh, nuts. Well, so the problem with this is actually a common problem. I just need to tighten those up. So probably in the next video, I'll have it tightened up. I just got to grab my Allen wrenches out of my toolbox and take care of that. And now here we are at the Fusion with my Tony's pizza, which looks spectacular. Alright, I'm going to plate these by section. So we're going to start with the Gosun Sports. and pull those pizzas out, and I'll plate them so we can look at them. Here we are, nice and plated. Those actually don't look half bad. This one right here, this was the one that flipped over, and as you can see, it just flipped over on the side as well. So otherwise, not half bad. I do recommend doing it in 4s like this versus the 3s, so you don't have to really cram it in there. And the length of all 4s will fit in the tray of the sport. So overall, with the partial cloudy sky, mostly sunny, I think we did about 35 minutes on these. So not too shabby, if you ask me. Obviously it's not overly convenient, but if it's the only heat source, still pretty good. It actually tastes pretty darn good. I'm not a big fan of these particular ones, but they actually didn't come out too bad. Pretty happy with it. Next, we're going on to the Fusion. Yeah, friends, the last but not least is the Tony pizza from the Fusion. I already ate the other third of it that wouldn't fit, so it was quite tasty. This cooked up pretty nice. This I would put at about 35 minutes as well, with the partial clouds, partial sun. Give me 1 second. That tastes way better in the solar oven. Wow, not half bad. So that being said, this one was about 35 minutes because I left it out when I was plating the other stuff. So 35 minutes for the sports, 35 minutes for the Fusion, and 30 minutes for the Gosun Goes with the wheels and cheese. And that's what we have for you guys today. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments. And I hope to see you guys again next time. Have a good day.